Happening, my lovely, wonderful people. We can't continue in error. Northern Youth Leader Forum speaks on Tinubu lopsided appointment, saying enough is enough. We need to speak out. Some have criticized them for saying they will speak out, saying when Muhammadu Buhari was doing it, you guys were cool with it. None of you raised an objection. None of you spoke. We did not see Northern elders, Emma's leaders coming together and going to Tinubu to say the position you have taken is not right. What you are doing is not fair. Could you include other people from other region? We saw Bola Ahmed Tinubu remove people from other regions, okay, that were already occupying some offices and put northerners in those positions. And guess what? Nobody said anything. The North was quite happy and nobody really said anything. And now Tinubu has continued in this kind of disgraceful attitude and manner. And guess what? They are saying something and people are asking the same question if it is the same country. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. We can't continue in error. Northern Youth Forum speaks on Tinubu lopsided appointment. The Northern Youth Leaders NYLF says the Northerners have no right to complain about Tinubu's lopsided appointment. You enjoyed it, didn't you? When Muhammadu Buhari carried out the same activity and behaved in the same way, nobody from the north said this was bad for the country. Everybody kept mute and continued with business as usual. In fact, some northern leaders, traditional religious leader, claim that the north is born to rule and the south have no ability to rule. Recently, a religious clergy, Gumi from Kaduna, said the South cannot be trusted with power. Those are inciting statements, and we are all in the same country, one Nigeria. How can you carry out such a mentality and speak it out in the open? Even if it's your thought pattern, let it end inside of you. But Gumi has said this right in the open. Nobody has said anything about it. And yet, the North is complaining. Are we saying Tinubu is doing the right thing by copying what Buhari did that had a bitter taste and a detestful attitude that has brought the nation into confusion, with some parts wanting and crying out for referendum? This is because they feel neglected, not part of a government. If this continues, it's not going to augur well for Nigeria, and it's a thing that everybody should pay attention to. But for northern elders to pick on Tinubu, saying he is being lopsided, we did not see the same energy and response when Buhari carried out the same activities. This is wrong. This is not acceptable. And Tinubu should learn from Buhari. However, northern elders and leaders have no right to speak on Tinubu's lopsided appointment. Youth leaders have said that Tinubu is not doing the right thing, but the people cannot speak on it because they enjoyed it and nobody complained. You guys, for the first time in a long time, have spoken very well. In this very said same country, we saw our very own brother Bola Muhammadu Buhari, treated other. Do you know why there is confusion in the southeast today? You don't know Buhari gave rise to it. Yes, now Buhari gave birth to it. Olusegun Obasanjo was the president of this country. The sky did not turn pink. Yes. It came to Umaru Musa Yar'Adua. The sky did not turn purple. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, nobody from the southeast said we want a referendum. Buhari came and not a single appointment, even those that had MDs and other positions in the southeast, were replaced by northerners. This led to Nnamdi Kanu, who was in the UK at that point in time, saying it is time for Biafra and it is time for the southeast to leave. We all know how the story is right now. Nnamdi Kanu is still very much in the detention of DSS, with all the call and court orders saying this guy should be free. Nigerian government preferred to hold him captive, to mention but a few. These are some of the things that are going on. Tinubu's government has started and it is not looking very much different. It is not looking very much different. It's as though, it's a competition. If you look at all the juicy position in the country right now as we speak, is for anyone in the southeast. Or you may say other people have been appointed. Go and do the analysis of this appointment. It's basically for those in the southeast, the southwest who are in control, full control of what is going on in the country. So whether you like it or not, we cannot continue with the same thing over and over again, then expect a different result. And I'm glad that the northern youth are able to talk to their elders for the first time in a long time to say, hey, SARS, uncles and aunties, we don't think that you are being fair on Tinubu. And that is not to say we are rooting for Tinubu, but to point out the obvious errors and mistakes that we have continued to allow, okay, that is already affecting us as a nation. This nation was brought together in 1914, and the amalgamation of Nigeria becoming as one. Before then, everybody was doing very well. Back in 1960, 1963, when the British, they left, Nigeria was split into regions, and each region which the British left was a good formula for development. Everybody was doing well, minding their finances and doing very well. We saw what that is until the coup started and military came in, and the selfishness of man, as it were, began to take full expression. Today, states have been created. We are where we are today. And the nation, is it getting better? The state has its advantage, but rather we don't have system in place for transparency, accountability, and ensuring that the right things are done. And so when you look at everything that is going on, it goes again to tell you that unless there is a difference and things are done decently and in order to bring about a change, we may not be able to truly get this change we all envisage. Nigeria is our nation. Nigeria is our country. What are we doing so that those who wants to destroy it did not continue in that regard? This nation needs good leaders that could possibly channel us in the right direction and help us get better. Not people who will destroy the very essence of what makes us a nation and a people. Tinubu is not doing well. I mean, even as far to his friend, Asarido Kobo, he's released a video admonishing Tinubu that they are the ones who are behind him, not those who he has appointed into position now, who are the ones calling the shots. So leave us a comment. Don't forget to please like us, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. God bless. Bye for now.